Moving on to race number 4 then, the fourth at Happy Valley on Wednesday nights. Is a Class 4. It's over the 1650, headed by Golden Glory. He's a 3-time winner here at Happy Valley, but they've all been over the 1200 metres course and distance for the first time. Touch of Luck, odds on, beaten favourite on his last 2 starts. They've been on the all-weather Charity Wings, 4th on his last 2 starts over course and distance. Playwise gets the blinkers back on. Dream Warriors, 3rd behind the judge. Last time out, that's his best effort today. Godspeed gets the blinkers back on. A course and distance winner, 2 starts back. And Corey Rapido, his 2 wins have been over 1200 metres, and they've also been on the all-weather. Dream Warriors is the horse that's been up at Chungfra in the last month. He's had a couple of trips, most recently came back on the 8th.
Yes, that is the case. Now another race potentially with a good tempo, and as you can see, it's arc formation here, with Corey Rapido and Roman Odyssey potentially the 2 to set up the speed. You'd have to have a question mark over Roman Odyssey running out the trip. Starlit Night often likes to roll forward. They rolled forward with Playwise last start from barrier number 8, but he's got gate 1 this time.
Here is Touch of Luck. Now, he's going to come to Happy Valley for the first time. Barrier 9 for him, Zach Purden aboard. Been pretty expensive at his last 2 starts, beaten odds-on favourite both times, but his work's been pretty good leading this on this all-weather surface. Charity Wings had clear excuses at his last start. He was wide from his barrier 9. He's drawn a lot better and he goes nicely here as he comes down, and the horse is going really well, I think, at the moment. He'll be fit coming into this start. This will be his 13th of the season. And Godspeed's an interesting runner with the blinkers going back on him. He won 2 starts ago, and he did catch the eye when he hit the line strongly enough there for 5th at his last start. Interesting to see if those blinkers focus him a bit more.
All right, OK, well, let's start off with Touch of Luck. We've mentioned beaten favourite last couple of starts. He's trained by John Moore, just 1 behind John Sige in the Trainers' Championship.
John, Touch of Luck, he's been running on the all-weather track recently. Why have you decided to bring him to Happy Valley for Wednesday night?
Well, I think he's the versatile type. You know, we've had him on the turf here and the dirt. And I really feel with that little bit of cushion at Happy Valley, it'll suit him down to the ground. Drawn a little awkwardly in 9, 8 track. What Zach on board, who could ask for more? I feel that he'll get across and give him probably a little bit more chance than we did the other day. We used him from the wide gate the other day and got there very easy, box seat, perfect ride, but he didn't kick as what he did as well as what he did in the past runs prior to that. So given a little bit quieter ride, I expect him to be right there when the whips are cracking.
One thing that's been noted in the press recently, John, your record with these stable transfers has been terrific this season.
I think that's, helped me with the premiership. Without those stable transfers, I wouldn't be in the firing line to take on John Sige. I do remember when I did win the last premiership, I remember there were a few stable changes that season, and that made the difference. You know, these horses changing stable, get up and win 2, 3, 4, like encouraging winning 3, 4. That's a big plus for the premiership, and thank you to those who did change stable.
How do you feel going into Wednesday night, just 1 win behind John Sige in this title fight?
No, I'm really confident. You know, I've got 4 runners, all drawn well, maybe Touch of Luck, as I said, a little awkward, but all of them can win as far as I'm concerned. They're all drawn well. They've all performed admirably in their previous starts. So I'm in there with all guns firing.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating on Wednesday night to see how it unfolds, then heading on to Sha Tin on the weekend for the decider. But we'll keep moving. Dream Warriors, Charity Wings, Nitro Express and Playwise we're looking at here.
Dream Warriors, I think, looks on the verge of a win, judged on his last effort, particularly when the judge cut him down final stages. He's drawn well here in barrier number 3. He's often looked well in the paddock, and I think he's close.
Yeah, I thought Charity Wings was a really good run out of this as well, because he was wide and you can see him fighting on nicely enough there for 4th. So yeah, he's the one I like out of that.
OK, one more to have a look at before we put the numbers up, and that is Godspeed. Now, he has now won a race. It took him a while to break through, but break through he did 2 starts back. This is how he backed up behind Faithful Trinity. Yeah,
his only win so far has been Class 5. He's had 15 goes in this grade and just placings. Blinkers back on. I'm not sure whether or not he's capable of winning in this class. He probably is, but he needs everything to go right for him.
Yeah, he's in form at the moment. So, look, I'll put him in on a minor line, but he is running nicely.
Yeah, it's a fair point. He is in form.
All right, but it is Touch of Luck, who's favourite once more, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him in there. I'm not going to put him on top, though. I'm going to put Charity Wings on top. He maps really well, this horse, and I think his last 2 runs have been full of merit. CP Power is a very well-rated horse that hit the line strongly last start. Touch of Luck, the favourite, and Godspeed. 5, 8, 2, 11.
The market at the moment says it's a 2-horse race, and I have got those 2 running the Quinella in my tips, but I do think there are other value chances. Paul's made a case for Charity Wings. I went 9 to beat 2. I've thrown in play-wise. I put him on top last start. I think riding him hard early is not the key for him. CP Power actually ran nice, as Paul mentioned. You can make a case for Starlit Night. Nitro Express, if they overcook, looks close to, hitting the frame nicely as well. So, probably more open than the market suggests.
Yeah, 2 and 9 going for me as well, but Starlit Night will be an each-way play for me there. Jack Wong in the saddle from barrier number 2. All right, that's for race number 4, first leg of the 6-up. Short break for us. Back with a fifth, would be the first leg of the Triple Trio.